Hello and welcome to the 2025 NCAA National Collegiate Men's Volleyball Selection Show right here on NCAA.com. I'm your host, Angela Morian. For 55 years, the NCAA's been crowning champions in men's volleyball, the UCLA Bruins winning the last two. This year, 9 teams will have their chance at some hardware. 7 received automatic bids after winning their conference tournaments, with the remaining 2 getting at-large selections. With 9 teams, 2 will face off in an opening round play-in game on Friday, May 2nd. The winner joining the other 7 teams at Ohio State's Covelli Center in Columbus, Ohio. Single elimination action starts in the quarterfinals Thursday, May 8th, with the championship final coming the night of Monday, May 12th on ESPN2. Before we get to the bracket, we have a special guest today for the selection show. Off the Block editor Vinny Lopes bringing his analysis, knowing everything you can know about men's volleyball. Vinny, great to see you on this Sunday. What are you most excited about with this year's tournament?
Oh my goodness. Well, this year's tournament has the potential to be one of the best NCAA tournaments ever, and that's because of the amazing season that we have seen in college men's volleyball. There's so many storylines to talk about. We could spend hours talking about it, which I know everyone would love because then we're not showing you the bracket. But just to hit on a couple, Moni Mania, once again, Moni Nikolov, insane this season. One of the greatest serving performances we have ever seen in the history of college men's volleyball. 94 aces this season. He has been astounding, and it is like the Beatles, Taylor Swift. He is just attracting thousands of fans to his road matches to watch him play. He has been that good. You talk about other storylines in the Big West. The Big West has been fantastic, especially Hawaii. All the stud freshmen that they were able to bring in, and then Tread Rosenthal, another dynamic setter as well. And then you look at the MIVA, amazing storyline this season with Nikki Salin, what she was able to do with McKendry, and then Loyola, maybe one of the most underrated offenses in the country, getting back to the NCAA tournament with Shane Davis, seeing if they can make some noise as well. So I'm excited for this one, Angela. This is going to be one of the best NCAA tournaments we've ever seen in the history of college men's volleyball.
Man, Vinny, you're the hype man. If you're not excited and juiced up about this tournament after that intro, I don't know what's going to make you excited. But let's just get into the bracket, because that's why everyone's here. That's why they're watching us. 9 teams going to hear their names today. So we'll start with the number 1 overall seed. That going to Long Beach State. One of our 2 at-large bids, as Hawaii handed the Beach only its 3rd loss of the season in the Big West Men's Volleyball Championship match. For 13 straight weeks, the Beach has topped the national rankings. They won the Big West regular season title, a 4th straight. They also topped the nation with a .399 attack percentage, helped thereby the freshman center, Moni Nikolov, who Vinny calls the Taylor Swift and Beatles of men's volleyball. Nikolov also set a new single-season aces record for the Beach and the Big West with 94, just 6 away from tying the NCAA all-eras single-season mark. Long Beach State has won 3 national championships, most recently coming in 2019. The Beach will battle the 8th seed, Fort Valley State, the back-to-back champs of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. The Wildcats finished the season with a perfect 12-0 record, losing only a single regular season conference set. This team has 7 SIAC All-Conference Award winners, including Coach, Player, and Setter of the Year. Larry Rather is Fort Valley State's first head coach to lead men's volleyball to back-to-back conference titles. Up next at the 4 seed, Loyola Chicago. The Ramblers have also lost only 3 matches this season on their way to their first Midwestern Intercollegiate Volleyball Association title since 2015. Over 1,400 fans cheered the Ramblers to victory. Junior Ryan McElliott leads the country with close to 11 assists per set, while senior Nicodemus Meyer ranking 2nd in blocks per set. Head coach Shane Davis, the winningest coach in Ramblers history. He returned to the bench last season after leading the Ramblers to that last MIVA title in 2015. Loyola Chicago will play Pepperdine in the quarterfinal round. The Waves come into the championship bracket as the 5th seed, earning the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation's automatic bid. Pepperdine won its 7th MPSF conference title Saturday. Head coach Jonathan Winder said the energy from over 1,000 in the stands was huge to the championship victory. The Waves have won the national championship now 5 times, but not since 2005. Vinny, those are our first 4 teams of this 9-team bracket. Who stands out to you on this bracket?
Well, I think the big thing, we have to look at that top line with Long Beach State. And a lot of people are going to be wondering, why is Long Beach State ranked number 1? They lost to Hawaii in the Big West tournament finals last night. So a couple things to keep in mind here, though. Long Beach State, number 1 in the KPI, number 1 in the RPI, and their record against teams under NCAA tournament consideration was 7-3. Record against teams in the top 10 of the RPI, 7-3 as well. So interesting here with the committee. You would wonder if maybe Hawaii could have gotten the nod because they held the head-to-head. I know in my bracketology it was super tight. But really intrigued to see here. Long Beach State, very well deserved though, number 1 seed. I can see where the committee was going there, putting them number 1. And if I had to guess right now, look at the bottom half of the bracket, we may see Hawaii at number 2.
Well, don't throw any spoilers out there, Vinny. We're not at the second half of the bracket just yet. I guess we'll just go there right now, right? That's what everybody wants. So the 5 teams a part of this bracket, as you can see right there on your screen, the play-in game right there before the 2 seed. But first, we have to talk about the 6th seed. The final locked-in quarterfinals round, Belmont Abbey will be the first team on this list. The Crusaders swept top-seeded Mount Olive for the Conference Carolinas Tournament Championship. It's the first time in league history a team has won back-to-back tournament titles. It will be the Crusaders' 3rd NCAA tournament appearance. Belmont Abbey battles with the 3 seed and our final at-large bid being the defending national champs UCLA. The Bruins finished the season as the MPSF's regular season title holders for John Hawk's first season as UCLA's head coach. Bruins have notched at least 10 conference wins in each of their last 4 seasons. Conference Player of the Year, Cooper Robinson, leads the Bruins attack with 335 kills this season. He had 12 in last year's national championship win. All right, this opening round, we have 9 teams, so you have to add this play-in match. It will be hosted by one of these 2 teams, the host being Damon. The Wildcats are once again the Northeast Conference champions, back-to-back rings for Damon, and with it comes the Wildcats' first ever automatic bid to this tournament. The sophomore setter, Jeriel Gerard, has had 30 or more assists in 6 straight matches. Damon will host Penn State for a spot in the quarterfinals. The Nittany Lions won their 37th Eastern Intercollegiate Volleyball Association Championship, sweeping all 3 tournament opponents. Sophomore setter Michael Schob was named the most outstanding player in the tournament after 35 assists and 3 aces in the win over Princeton. The Battle of the Cats will take place in Amherst, New York on Thursday, May 2nd. The winner of that team advances into the quarterfinals round, which will be played at Ohio State's Covelli Center, and they will have to face the number 2 seed. Vinny kind of spoiled it for us, but it's Hawaii. Good morning, Rainbow Warriors. I know it's only just after 10 a.m. out there on the islands. The Bows back in the NCAA tournament after beating number 1 ranked Long Beach State for the Big West title this weekend. That marks the 4th conference tournament championship. Hawaii has made it to the championship finals 3 of the last 4 years, winning it all in 2021 and 2022. All right, Vinny, it's nice to see the Rainbow Warriors back in this bracket. How big of a threat will they be coming off of that Big West tournament title?
They are an absolute threat to win this thing. We've seen that they can play with any team in the nation. You talk about Trent Rosenthal, potentially a future Olympian setter. He's so good at the net. You have Adrian Ward, who is just an outstanding freshman from France. Hit more than 500 in the win against Long Beach in the Big West Finals. But, looking at this bracket, I think the interesting thing that people are going to be wondering is going to be UCLA getting that final at-large bid against or over UC Irvine. And hey, look, if you're UC Irvine, I totally understand. This is an insanely tough bracket to make as an at-large. There's only 2 at-large teams that are able to make it. UC Irvine, great data here, but you look at all the big criteria pieces. UCLA had the advantage of the KPI, RPI, head-to-head. Yes, those matches in January, February that you play matter this time of year. UCLA won both of their meetings in non-conference against the Anteaters. You combine all that, totally understand Anteater fans where you're coming from. You had the #1 strength of schedule in the nation, but UCLA had a really good strength of schedule too at number 5. So understand Anteater fans may be upset this morning. Can understand that, but right decision here by the committee when you look at all the criteria, all the data, makes sense for the committee to have UCLA in this year over UC Irvine.
All right, Vinny, I know we're all filling out our brackets ahead of this tournament, so I got to know before I fill mine out, who's your dark horse sleeper that could make a big run in this thing?
Keep an eye on Loyola. I'm telling people right now, this is a team. They only had 3 attack errors in their MIVA finals. They are so well played at setter. Setter's great. Parker Van Buren is insane. Reed at the pins, amazing. Fabakovic, also really good. This is a team that could make a little bit of a run, make some noise. Do not sleep on them. But if I'm looking right now, filling this out, I think that we may be destined for an all Big West final here between Long Beach and Hawaii. Those are just 2 such good programs, such great teams. It's going to be dynamic. I mean, I want to go up to Ohio State right now and camp out, a week before the event just to get excited, start tailgating now.
I love that. Much different weather in Columbus than in Hawaii, so maybe the Bows need to get a little bit used to that as well. Good thing we play volleyball indoors. Vinny, thank you so much, editor of Off the Block. We appreciate all your analysis as these teams get ready for a fun tournament week ahead. We appreciate you. The action starts with the opening round on this Thursday, May 2nd. Remember, that's hosted by Damon. That will air on ESPN+. Then the quarterfinals and semifinals take over Covelli Center in Columbus, Ohio, May 8th and 10th. Those single elimination matches will also air on ESPN+. Then the big one, the 2025 final, will be Monday, May 12th. Set your reminders now to watch it on ESPN2. Thanks for watching this NCAA selection show. A full bracket with all the times you need can be found right here on the NCAA.com. Congratulations to all 9 teams. Good luck on your quest for a championship.
I teach the art of fanology, a job I take seriously. As to the question of nature versus nurture, is a fan born or is a fan made? I know this. Our game can make a fan out of anyone. And at Fandom U, we take it to a whole new level. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged, passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.